Oh, baby. Hold on. I'm not sure my mic is actually working. Let me just double check. Yeah. Okay, the mic is working. Oh, baby. Hello and welcome. It is once again that time. Let's get some music going because I should be sharing my audio. Let me just double check that. That's actually happening. I can't tell. I can't tell. I guess let me reshare. That way I can double check that checkbox gets checked. Okay, share tab audio. Boom. And then we'll have the music playing. It is going to start, right? At some point. I don't hear a thing on my side. Hey, where's the audio? It's not really down here. It's just not playing where I can hear it. That is the lamest thing I've ever seen. Thanks, Chrome, for betraying me. The Inevitable Rise, Liberation, Liza Bardust. Good album, good album. Bro, I have no idea why YouTube, audio, is not playing here. I just want some nice chill music to start up to while I clean up my desk. And now we got nothing. I can't even hear it. Some people can't hear it. Or can you hear it and I can't hear it? I don't even know. I don't know. It could be really loud for all I know. You could be hearing your drums blown out. Oh, this is the worst. Bro, gang. You can hear it. So you can hear it, but I can't hear it. What is well, that doesn't do me any good because I can't tell how loud it is. Let me be really loud. I guess we'll play it really soft here, and we'll just hope that it's okay. So at least you've got some background noise while I do my thing, but I don't know why I can't hear it. Is Chrome not sending audio to my headset? What's up with this? Oh my god, it's not. My computer has decided to ignore the headset. Bro!
Could you even hear me? I can sort of hear it. Sounds like you're on this. Okay, do you hear me now? I can hear the music now. Something was wrong. It was all the audio was going through the wrong thing. Hold on. What audio is this using? Okay, the camera's fine. Audio is my headset mic. So that is correct. Okay, now it looks like it's working. You can hear everything. Now I don't know what's going on! Technical difficulty. See? This is my fault. I started a couple minutes early. If I hadn't started a couple minutes early, we wouldn't be having these problems. We'd be living in a much happier life. Also, hello Ninja Weasel. Hello Mr. Electric Dinosaur, who made that one book that I like. And then I got 2 issues of that, and I don't know what else is going on there. Alright, well, okay, great. Seems okay. Man, the trials and tribulations of doing YouTube stuff with StreamYard, because I'm using StreamYard because it makes sharing tabs very convenient. Because it's just hey, you want to just localize to this one Chrome tab. Well, StreamYard has got you covered, which means you reduce the chances of accidentally doxing yourself and that kind of stuff. So I find it really convenient for that. Plus, if you want a special guest star on, you can just drop them the StreamYard link. Oh, boy. Boy, boy, boy. Boy, oh boy. Just put that over there. Jeez, I'm mentally exhausted 3 minutes into the stream because of the troubles, the tribulations, the pain and suffering that we've had here as we rise and are liberated. Good reference to a pretty good album. Alright, let's see. I need to clear my desk off a little bit. Get today's purchases out of the bag. There's a receipt. How much did I spend this week? Whoo! Lordy, is a big week. Ouch. Ow, ow, man. Taxes hurt, bro. taxes hurt. Like, okay, it kind of hurt before taxes, but taxes is just like the insult on top of the injury. Jeez, I paid $27 this week. Good lord. I guess I didn't spend any last week, so I shouldn't complain too much. But still, that's real cash money. And who can spend that on frivolous pieces of paper in this economy? Oh, man. All right, let me get all these Sailor Rogalskis off my desk. If you didn't see that video, you can go watch that video. But, you know, Brian Ball just, like, overloaded me with comic books. I got, like, all the variants all the time. Of course, Sailor Rogalski is a pretty good comic, so, you know, getting all the variants all the time is okay. The funny thing is he doesn't even like variants and all that. Like, he is not, like, really a fan of the whole variant culture thing. He's like me. He doesn't like it, but it's how the game is played. If you want to sell your book, then the easiest way... Man, I love these little holders here for cards. It's so cool. The easiest way to sell extra copies of your book, 27 variant covers. It works for Dynamite, man. It works for Dynamite. And if you missed my other video where I talked about going to Madison Comic and Toy Show for a couple minutes, it wasn't like a super long video, because honestly I didn't buy anything at the show. It just showed up, looked around a bunch, took some pictures, but you can go watch that video. That was a pretty fun time. Although I didn't buy anything there, I did buy these at a thrift store, the Grace charity thrift store that's over on that side of town. So I got me some Sax Rohmer novels to read. Looking forward to that. I think I'm gonna try to make a point of sitting down and getting through comic books and other books and stuff this weekend so I can actually read some stuff. Crazy talk, I know. Alright, put the books right there. And we're going to come over here. The music's going to cut out for you, I think. I don't think you're going to hear it when I click away from this tab. But I want to show this real quick. And let's make that big. How do I make that big? Yeah, hey, that'll work. So, you might have seen me complaining on Twitter, and I think I did a video about it, and then I did a video about these pictures. But I just wanted to show this because it's really funny. On Friday, IFTTT sends me an email saying, hey, Tumblr integration doesn't work. That is a pretty sweet cover. And I'm like, oh man, what do you mean? What do you mean my Tumblr integration doesn't work? And I go to log into Tumblr the next day, and I can't. So later that morning, I sent him an email, and I'm like, yo, what's up with this? I don't even do anything on this account. What am I banned for? And so instead of actually answering my question and telling me, hey, Dr. Lazar PhD, this is what you're banned for, they just unbanned me. I wanted to know what rule I broke. Like, how can I not get banned if you won't tell me what I did to get banned? So maybe I didn't break any rules? They could have at least said that. Like, they just said, you know, we're sorry that it occurred. Like, what occurred? Tumblr, what occurred? I don't know. I don't know, bro. I really don't know. So, there we go. We got like the clickbaity headline title of the video, the triumph over Tumblr. We have had that here. So, we've had that part of this discussion. And it's now officially time for the stream to start. I looked down, it's 9:15. Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elias Navar. This is my new comic book day stream. We're listening to Moon right now. That'll go away here in a second, probably. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just like squish it down. But listen to like one track over and over again. Like, I'm okay with that. That's actually how I like focus and study stuff. But most people get bored of one song very quickly. Dust is a great piece of music. Most famously from Hotline Miami 2. I think it's from the second one and not the first one. Which is, of course, where this little video clip basically comes from. Because this is the kind of graphics you see in Hotline Miami and Hotline Miami 2. In between levels. Oh my gosh, people. It has been... let's flip back to that other view. Yeah, that'll work. It has been a heck of a day. It's been a heck of a week. And I feel like I say something like that every week, but the more I do, the more true it seems. I don't know if that's a fair statement or not. Oh, I just saw this. This is really cool. Let me pull this up real quick. Let's open it up in this tab. This is from Larry King on Twitter. Yeah, it's just everything's busy. Life is busy. And it is awesome, dude. A Hungarian comic book adaptation of Cobra, which is a weird movie, but I like it. I like this cover too. It's very 80s, dude. Ara. Oh, Ara. Okay. Anyway, I never knew such thing existed. And of course, boom. Wait. Did I really not know that Walt Simonson worked on an adaptation of Alien for heavy metal? Bro! Oh, he did have... That was a great gun. Let's pull that back up. I'm not even sure what's going on here, dude. If I'm honest. I'm trying to remember what gun he has on the cover of the movie poster, and I don't think I care enough to go look it up. But check that out. That looks like something I'd want to read. Man, I read the Alien original screenplay comic book that they put out a couple years ago. I guess it was a couple years ago. And it was okay. That's really all I can say about it was okay. In fact, I'm trying really hard now, here a couple years later, to even remember what I liked about it, except the art was kind of cool. And it was inferior to the movie in every way. I think the only thing it really had over the movie was there was some exterior shots of the planet that were pretty cool. But the characters weren't any better than the characters in the movie. Like, Alien was pretty much perfectly cast. Yaphet Kotto, Sigourney Weaver, Tom Skerritt, like all those people were just perfectly cast in those roles, and they acted the parts really well. Because you knew right from the beginning of the movie, like, the doctor guy, something was a little off about him. And then, it pays off. Your suspicion pays off. Great stuff. Oh, hey! It's an Eli Easy. You know, Eli Easy, like, if you wanted to pop in here, over on my Discord, I totally dropped the StreamYard link. You could come in here and be like, I bought these 270 comic books today, and then just show them all off and take over my stream. Like, you could totally do that. You know, you have the power. It is in your hands. I'm going to flip back over to the music, because I don't think you could hear the music while I was clicked away from it. That is one downside to the way StreamYard does their audio, is I can't say, here's an audio source and pipe it in. Chatamatic Smig. I will have to take your word for that, Mr. Weasel. I'll have to take your word for it. Give me a second, I'm going to take a drink, and then we'll probably kill the music entirely and just get in on this stack right here. Because I actually got, some stuff today. Unlike last week where I had no stuff. So, un momento. Got a package from Tim Fells Common America, and it turned out to be the Dark Stalkers. I think you mean. He sent it in the big old Common America. That sounds like Tim. That's not. Hey, at least you've got an extra box, so definitely enjoy that while you can. And Manny Shape literally just dropped this on my Discord server, so I think I'm obligated to share the silly meme with everybody. Let's make the chat go away. One of you must take the ring to be destroyed. Bilbo, getting ready. Aw, yeah. So they call him Bilbo. Bilbo Baggins. The greatest little hobbit of them all. At least that's what they say. That's what they tell me. Alright, let's get the share off the screen. There we go. I'm only running 2 lights instead of 3 today, so I hope it's bright enough. I got my little desk lamp there, and I got a halogen lamp right here. I don't have the overhead on, so we'll just roll this way. It looks okay to me in person, and it looks okay to me in my little preview window, so hopefully it looks okay. So, as you know, when I go comic book shopping, I go to Graham Cracker Comics, the one here in Madison over on East Washington Avenue, and here's how that works. You go in there on a Wednesday, and they're like, "Yo, please take 3 free books out of the 75-cent bin." Now, me, I've never been one to pass up free comic books, so naturally, I take 3 books out of the 75-cent bin, which used to be the 50-cent bin, but inflation caught up to them. And that's rough. And Eli, easy, dude. I'm telling you, you can just pop in this chat, dude. StreamYard's real easy. You get on your phone, you click a button, you're on speakerphone with me, and you go, "Oh my God, here's my thing," and then you turn on your phone camera and you start showing it at the books. I almost backed those, or not backed. I almost bought those, and then I was like, you know what? I can't really justify paying, what was it, like $20 each or something. It's like, ugh, Tim, Dr. Lim, I love you, bro, but oh man, that just kind of hurts because gosh, I could put that money to so much better things. So it's good for collectors, people that are into that kind of thing. I get it, collect away collectors, but man, that one hurt me. I guess if I was more beloved of the Darkstalkers characters, that would be a thing. But yeah. In fact, I'm trying to even remember if I've played the actual Darkstalkers game. I mean, I played those characters. I played those characters in other Capcom fighting games. I'm trying to remember if they were in Capcom vs SNK, but I'm pretty sure they were in Marvel vs Capcom, which those were fantastic, by the way. Lots of fun. I know I've played a couple of them in that. At least Morgan, I'm pretty sure she's in that one, but I don't remember who's in Capcom vs SNK. Which those were fun too. And SNK versus Capcom, I think they did one like that too. That was like the opposite of the pair, and that was pretty good. I'm totally dating myself too because I think that all this stuff was on the Dreamcast. Woo! So many years ago. Oh gosh. Well, let me pop that back up for a second. Most graham crackers are in Illinois, around the Chicago area, but there's the one here in Madissonia, up in the People's Republic of Wisconsin stand. And there's also one for some reason in California. I don't know why, but there is. So, you could very well move to California and be near one. Just saying, you don't have to live in Chicago. You can actually move to one of the 2 places on earth that are worse. Or as we like to say, woo! All right. Anyway, tomorrow night's, I don't know anything about this, but this cover, dude, this cover caught my eye. There is just so much classic movie poster action stuff going on here. We got a plane getting shot down. We got a dude with guns shooting people. We got a damsel. We got a dude looking super serious here with facial hair. He's super serious with the facial hair right there. It just looks like there's so much going on. And I don't know anything about this except that it's from November 1990, cost $1.50, and is issue number 4. The Secrets of the Future revealed. I don't think I recognize any of those names up here. for the writer, inker, colorist, even the letterer. So I don't know what we're in for here. Hopefully there's nothing that can't be shown on YouTube. Skunk beard. Oh, dude. Now I'm never going to look at that guy the same way. Why would you point that out? Why would you point that out? You know, sometimes when your name is JG Starkweather, you know, and you want to like go gray, you go gray in a straight line down your chin. All right. Like it just happens to people. It just happens. It's at least visually distinct. You can give it that, if nothing else. Dude, there's like a lot going on in these pages. We must be like recapping something here. Are we in Nom? Ninja Weasel, avert your eyes. Don't have Nom flashbacks, bro. Don't. Here, just don't look at the helicopters, Ninja Weasel. It's okay, bro. It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Trust me on this one. And then we got like somebody flying like an A-10 warthog over here. What is going on in this book? This is insanity. Yeah, okay. So he gets a phone call, gets on his supercomputer, drives a motorcycle, goes to Cape Canaveral to a rocket launch. Suddenly, he's got to rescue a small child from the black helicopters being flown in, probably by like the CDC or the Department of Fish and Game or something. I don't know. And then he grabs a gun. No, somebody else has a gun and has shot themselves. And now the kid has seen like the dead person whose blood is on a portrait of what, like the kid's mom or something. Like, there's a lot to take in here on these 2 pages alone. And then they get on this plane, and no, this is some other dude on a plane with, like, I don't know, the Robin from Dark Knight Returns, I guess. And they're in an A-10 Warthog getting ready to do a strafing run on the Empire State Building. That's how I interpret what I'm seeing here, man. This is a lot to take in. It's ludicrous. Now, I could just be misreading because I haven't read like a single word of the text. Oh, this guy's got like a diamond on his forehead. Look at that. He's very futuristic. He's very futuristic. Okay, we got Skunk Beard over here. He's being arrested by the cops and put on trial, and they strip him of his medals. And he's telling all of this to her, who it. Okay, somebody hit her in the head with a coffee cup. How, I don't know how else you get a crescent moon scar over your eye like that. It's just like you just coffee cup crunk right there. This is a crazy book. I like it. That was book number 1 out of the 75-cent bin. Book number 2. I don't know anything about this. Like, I picked this one. I picked because the cover was wild. This one I picked because it was right next to that one, and I had no idea what it was. I don't know who Morningstar is. I don't know if that's Morningstar. I don't know if Morningstar is the name of the sword. I have no idea. I do know that I did accident or did flip this open, and there was like a guy's bare butt. Oh, dude, is this like a fantasy comic? Because from the cover, I would have guessed it was a superhero comic. That hair, though. Oh yeah. Hold on, Eli Easy. Let's just for you, bro. Just for you. Here, we can zoom in like this. And you get the hair. There you go. Unless you're talking about like Skunk Beard. If you're talking about Skunk Beard's hair, man, I can't help you. So yeah, I didn't know anything about this. And I thought it was a superhero book, but maybe it's not, or maybe there's some weird magic shenanigans. Like, it's really hard to tell. It looks very like 1992. When was this made? Sword and Stone, the immortal wizard Ambrose and Jeanette Crane, again, are pleased to announce their marriage is chronicled in issue 7 of Elementals. Oh God, is this part of some other series? Your court is invited to join them on a post-honeymoon adventure. You meant the other book? Okay, well, whatever. Whatever, Eli Easy. Whatever. 1990. Okay, so 1990. I like it. The color looks really good on this paper stock. So is that the couple that got married? Like, I have no idea. Or is that the couple that got married? Like, it is not exactly. It must be this nerd and her. So who's the goth chick? Like, I have no idea. The sad thing is, I probably have like issues of Elementals laying around. What a two-page spread! Like, just up, accidentally stabbed her. Whoops. Ooh. Apparently, we got like a magic flippy sword or something here. I'm not really sure. And then there's the guy who got his clothes burned off. Oh, check out this dragon over here. That's pretty dope. So yeah, I got no idea what this is, but I'm kind of glad I picked it up because I like a lot of the little art bits in this, man. This dragon looks pretty cool. His mouth is a little goofy, but otherwise it looks pretty cool. And oh my, I think it doesn't really show anything because 90s comic books, but oh my, hubba hubba, that's a lot of hair. Oh, the back cover is even better than like the rest of the art in this thing. Oh wait, it's not the back cover. Hold on, it's a wraparound. Hold up, that's pretty cool. I dig it. Neat looking little book. All right, third book I got for free out of the 75-cent bin. Something a little more familiar. Although I'm not like a super big DC dude, I don't think I've actually sat down to read any issues of Secret Origins. But I was like, hey, something about like Team Blackhawk, this might actually be kind of fun. Old war comics are very wild books to read. So I don't know what we're in for here. Competent line art, solid coloring for the time. There is really something to be said for coloring that's just like flats, man. And then you use just like hachures for the shading. Like that style just really works. Like when I think about comic books, that's kind of how I think that they look in my mind. Even though, there's a lot of evidence that comic books don't look like that they look like entirely other different things. But hey, it is what it is, right? And then it said there was a new El Diablo. Oh, yeah, that must be him. I don't even know who the old El Diablo was, so he's certainly new to me. Oh, some guys are doing like an arson gig or something, and he's there to stop them. Good job, buddy. Anyway, a little something more familiar than the other two books. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, yes, I have stuff I actually paid money for. I'm going to leave my favorite book for last. Put that there. Or at least the book I expect to be my favorite book. So we'll actually deal this like from the things I'm least sure about on up. So let's go, baby. Let's go. So thing number one, this was kind of just like a whim purchase. Like I didn't know what to think about it from like what I saw in like previews and all that. And then like the crazy hair I thought was pretty cool. So I went with it. Vanity number one. I don't know anything about this, but I flipped it open and I liked this really serious art style. When I was flipping through it, a lot of the pages were on 9 panel layouts and stuff. It looked like a very weird, very serious, probably very depressing kind of book. Also, probably very evil. Hopefully, it's also very nice, like Danhausen. But if it's just very evil, then I guess we'll just have to live with it. And flipping through it, I couldn't really get a sense for like what was going on. So I just was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. Jeez, this looks so dark on the screen. Wild. So don't know anything about it. Hopefully it's good. If it is, I'll start picking it up. If it's not, well, into the memory hole it goes, and I will never remember it again. You know what? I might not be able to show like all of this on camera because, who am I kidding? There we go. Now, if the stream's suddenly gone 3 months without backing a Kickstarter, congrats, dude. I think the only one I backed in like the last 3 months was, hold on. Jack Irons 4, and the latest Lady Death one. I think it's all I backed recently. Anyway, I got this solely because Jim Starlin was up there. Like, I saw that and I was like, yeah, you know what? I guess I'll go for it. So I don't know anything about this book. This was like 110%. Wow, I better not show that on YouTube. Or, nope, better not show that on YouTube. Or that, although that's really cool. It's a dude like getting turned into plants or something. Like he's gone like full swamp thing right there. Oh, so we got like cops investigating. Yeah, see, like that dude turned into salad. I have no idea what's going on in this book. So hopefully it's pretty cool. And oh wow, dude, I have no idea what's going on. But we suddenly have like a tree murdering the police station, I think. This is just crazy. The coloring is really dark on this page in particular. So you probably can't make out any of this. But this looks fun. This look pretty fun. In fact, I think all the pages are pretty darkly colored. Like these colors don't pop, they're just like heavy. They weigh you down. Very earthy, which I guess is kind of like the intent with the book, huh? That's a creepy, messed up panel there on here where my thumb is. So this might be pretty interesting. We'll just kind of like, there we go. We'll put it like that. That way YouTube won't be exposed for too long. And maybe the stream won't die. Maybe the stream will keep going and I won't get in trouble with the YouTube. I'm going to have to mark this as 18 plus, aren't I? Yep. Gonna have to. Anyway, those two books are like iffy. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy them or not. I have no preconceptions about them. They were just like whim purchases. And this one costs like $8 or something. Like it is the biggest single contributor to my costs this week. Next up, we got Shadow Man number 8. This Shadow Man run here by Colin Bunn has been above and beyond. And now I get the hiccups. Way better than the previous run. I don't even remember who worked on that. That one had some really high notes and was a lot of fun at those points. And then other times it was just kind of like, why did you even waste the paper to produce this? In particular, like the section that was dealing, looking back on it, I really liked the section that was dealing with like the caveman Shadow Man. Caveman's probably not the right word. The prehistoric Shadow Man. Like I thought that was pretty cool. This story's been pretty interesting. The last issue is kind of a letdown because it feels like they skipped through a lot of really cool stuff, like the whole apocalyptic thing that was going on, and just kind of like skipped through all of that up to the point where Shadow Man is doing some stuff and on the run and all that. Like it's kind of like if you have a movie called like Before the Terminator, and then you have a movie called The Terminator 1, and you skip this middle part here where there's a lot of interesting human drama because like they introduce like a new set of abettors to help Shadow Man and all that kind of stuff, and then we don't really get to see them struggling through this post or this apocalyptic world that Shadow Man and the Earth Loa, the dead side, have brought upon the world. We just skipped like all that juicy goodness of how Shadow Man essentially like lost for a while until he like got over himself and could rise. It was an internal struggle, not an external struggle, which sometimes that internal struggle leads to external change, and that's what's going on here because he is surely going to defeat the evil goddess. Like that's just how stories have to work. Now, of course, we've got like other, valiant heroes because in a world full of superheroes, you think Ninja K is going to like have trouble fighting a bunch of demons? Yeah, he probably would actually. You think Exo Man of War is going to have a lot of trouble fighting a bunch of demons? Yeah, okay, maybe he would too. But there's the Geomancer and the Eternal Warrior and whoever else. Like this is their bread and butter. But there's a lot of really great ghoulish visuals in this series, which is one of the reasons I like it. The first, I don't know, 4 issues or so were very much, how to put it, they were like horror stories. It was like investigating the horror story. It was pretty cool stuff. And the book just kind of reveled in its grody-ness. And it was a really good book for that. This shift over to what's going on now, I'm a little less sold on. But the first couple issues were really good. So I'm kind of hoping that, this issue is good. And I just went to the last page, and apparently this is the last part of the story. Thanks. Thanks, writer, for writing your book. So that you literally say in the bottom corner of the last page, that's it. Shadow Man will return in another story. Now, is that story going to be another mini-series, or is that story going to be the next issue of this series, or what? Like, I hate that. Modern Valiant is psychotic, by the way. Like, they don't just publish a book. They'll be like, oh yeah, let's publish like a mini-series, and then another mini-series, and then another mini-series. And it's like, just publish Shadow Man. Is it that hard? Just publish Rye. Speaking of which, man, Rye was kind of like, there was some cool stuff in that last Rye miniseries, Fallen World or whatever it was, but it was also kind of a mess too. And in fact, wait, no, was that the last one, or was there? No, there was a Rye series that came after Fallen World, right? Where he and like little Rye Jin or whatever, like a prototype of him, like they went around and had adventures and stuff. And I don't even remember what happened in that. That's a shame, because the future world, 3000 AD, has a lot of cool possibility, and Modern Valiant just squanders all of this. They absolutely do. The Life and Death of Toyo Harada, like that came and went, and I don't think it actually had any effect on the Valiant universe. Never mind the fact that they killed off a bunch of Psyots. He built a freaking space elevator, like all kinds of crazy stuff, and we just ignore it all. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to really enjoy Noctera number 9, because Noctera number 8 was straight fire, number 7 was fire, and the first 6 issues or so were all pretty good. It wasn't what I expected, but it was pretty good. So I'm hoping, I'm expecting, I'm believing that number 9 is going to be pretty awesome. Let's crack it open. Let's crack it open. I can't wait. I can't wait. Dude, I opened it up. This isn't quite... See, it looks like we went one page past the staple here. And it's just explosions. I'm sold. I don't need to look at anything else in this book. I'm sold. It's a book full of explosions. Love it. All right, let's look at another little bit. Oh, Blacktop Bill. I think people think I'm joking when I say I love this dude's design. The flat black with the teeth. Like, I love that. Dude looks super mega creepy. He's super mega creepy. It's a fantastic design. I was so happy in City of Heroes when they introduced the Spectrum texture type for certain costume parts, because it's like flat with no specularness, no reflection. And so you can do stuff like that. And that predates this character by like a year or two. Maybe more, I don't know. So, definitely a fan. And this looks like it's going to be fun. There's at least a lot of explosions. And now, the thing I'm looking forward to the most, and I didn't know it was coming out until last Thursday when it showed up on in the email from Graham Cracker Comics. You ready for this? You ready for the hype? You ready for the highlight of the week? The thing that I am 99% sure I'm going to go, this is fantastic. A sequel to Kaiju Score. So, if you remember Kaiju Score, it combines two of my favorite things: giant monsters and heist movies. More. I think that's what I was left off going, was like, man, I wish there was more of this. When I got to issue 4 of the previous run, like I was like, Kaiju Score, this is great. I want more of this. Has it got the same artist? Oh, it's got the same artist and everything. This dude is very stylized, but his art just has like life to it, man. It's stylized and great. It's slick, slippery. There's nothing else quite like it out there. And I think this is going to be great, because the first issue should be like putting the team together, which I kind of feel like it is, because we've already seen people talking to like multiple different people here. So we got to be like getting the team together. Say, look, team, See? Ah, I'm gonna love this. I know I am. That's why I'm not gonna like flip through it anymore because I don't want to accidentally spoil it like I did Shadow Man over here. Don't want to spoil it. Just wanna leave it there. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. All right, let me pick all this stuff up and we'll flip through these one more time. You've been reading a lot more indies, dude. You can tell. Look, there's not a single Marvel book or DC book in here except for one I got for free that's 30 years old. So, crazy book, kind of crazy book, pretty standard book, but fun. I don't know what to expect. Weird. People turn into plants. Yeah, the cover is actually pretty indicative of what's on the interior of the book. You got like a bunch of people turn into plants. Shadow Man, Noctera, and Kaiju Score. I got a haul, man. I got a haul. Marvel's been sucking you in with the minis with those old creative teams. Don't do it. Just don't do it, man. The only one of those that I bought into was, and it wasn't even like an old creative team because it's really like an anthology series, was the Wolverine Black, White, and Red. That was pretty great. Hold on, the buttons got all weird. And here, I did want to pop this up just so you all know this is my original character. Do not steal. His name is Half Drawn Badly Colored Orange Soy Man. He's my original character. You can look forward to a webcomic starring him coming soon. See, his orange coloring comes from the lines of powdered Cheetos that he snorts because he can't afford real drugs. Just so you know. Just so you know, and you don't go out there and try to create your own rip-off character. I'm looking at you, Windowella. I'm looking at you, buddy. That guy. $20.99 is gonna make you pick up all the covers too. Oh man, don't do it. You lazy, don't do it. Save your wallet. Save your wallet. Buy something you're gonna enjoy. Buy something that's gonna mean something to you. Don't just buy like the crap because they're repackaging something and relying on nostalgia to sell it to you, which is what you're doing. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. I'll take your word for it. I mean, I don't believe you. No, no, Ninja Weasel, don't. How could you betray me like this, bro? How? How could you do this to me? Oh man, you guys are the worst. I love you. Oh man. All right, I'm starting to feel like I'm going to lose my voice here. I spent a lot of time talking on the phone today at work, at the day job. So I should probably pack it in for now. You all take care of yourselves. Unless anybody's got like a last awesome statement to make, I think we're going to pack it in right here. That way I can get something to drink because I'm thirsty. I'm so thirsty. The thirst is real. You can quote me on that one. Okay, we'll give people a few seconds here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that's good. We're out of here. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. I hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye bye.